This is a moment that I never thought would ever happen. We're now in France, but in just a short time, we have packed our bags and we are headed off back to where it all started. Back to my hometown, to my home country, Cameroon. Why, you may ask? Well, boys, we have received the call up. The dream has become a reality. Boys, our debut for the international team here with Cameroon is taking place. Yes, we have been selected to international friendlies, Poland and Russia. We are going to be playing, and only one of them. But guys, a dream come true, and it's good to be back. Even though, well, you guys saw season 1 of this career mode, some strange things happened here in my home country at this very house right here. But I've taken my family and we're here. We're back. It almost feels like I never left. And it feels different being back just because this is where it all started, man. Growing up in this house. And as you can see, well, we've upgraded the house a little bit with some new technology. And since I'm starting to get paid a little more at Paris, guys, getting some sponsorships and whatnot, this is a house that I'm not going to give up, man. I want this to be a place that when I get called up to the national team, I can come back. I can bring my family and we can reminisce on the times we used to live here. Taking out my old dirt bike for a ride, guys. Yeah, this is just a dream come true. Being back and getting to compete right now with the team. We did some training in Cameroon, but we had to head straight back out to Europe as we're taking on Poland for the first game. And this is going to be one hell of a first game for my home country because Poland is a very strong team taking on the likes, one of the best strikers in the world. You guys know his name, Robert Lewandowski. He's going to be coming off the bench in this game, I believe. But let's get into it. Leave a like if you guys are hyped for us to make our debut with Cameroon. And of course, this is the Cameroonian legend. You guys, before making this series, you had been begging me, a lot of you had been begging me for an African My Player. So yes, this series has been a lot of fun to make so far just because I've never done an African My Player. And yeah, man, I'm glad I can make you guys happy. I hope all of you are enjoying this series so far. This has been one of my favorite series to make just because the way we are running this series where we're speeding things up, we're making each season last only a few episodes. One thing I am doing though, some of you guys may notice, and I know you guys aren't going to like this, I'm not posting this series every single day like I did with some of my other series where it was every other day even. I'm taking a little bit more time to make these episodes just because I want them to be a lot better. I want the quality to be better. I want quality over quantity with this series, and I hope you guys can respect that. Getting into this game, one thing that isn't really quality right here is this chance. Oh my God. This was just terrible for me. It was a 1v1, and I completely guessed the wrong way. As you can see right here, I take a little move to the left, and Milik slots it in to the right. It was literally just a guessing game for me at this point, and it was poor. I guessed wrong, and it's going to be 1-0. Unfortunately, in my debut with the Cameroonian national team, we are going to be unable to keep the clean sheet. Oh my God. Milik scores, and I hope this mistake right here, I hope it wasn't too bad where I'm not going to receive a callback in the future. It's fine, boys. It was a very difficult chance. 1v1, those are always hard. Yeah, you pretty much just have to guess the right way, and I guessed the wrong way. So unlucky right there. Moving on in this one, I'm just hoping my teammates can pick me up. I'm not really too familiar, like, with a lot of the players on the Cameroon national team. So down below in the comments, try to help me out. One of the players I know I saw was in Tep. But besides that, guys, who are some of the top Cameroonian players that are going to be on my team who are my teammates? I didn't recognize too many faces. I also didn't really look that hard either. And I didn't show you the starting lineups at the beginning of the episode. So apologies for that. Next time we play with the team, I will 100% do that. But in this second half, you guys could see we are just getting dominated by Poland. So many chances for them. And luckily for us, boys, we are not conceding another goal. But unfortunately, it's not looking like my attack is really going to do anything to help me get an equalizer in this one. And they would not be able to do so. So in this debut, the final score is going to be 1-0. We lose. Luckily, though, well, hopefully I should say, we will get some callbacks in the future to play in World Cup qualifiers, the African Cup of Nations, I believe that is in the game. I hope at least. That would be so cool to be able to play in that. But again, that's all to be coming up in the near future. Remember, guys, the way I'm doing this series is we are speeding things up so that you guys get so much more content and you get so many more games, storylines. Seasons is one of the big things. Yes, this is hopefully going to be the first career mode where we literally can get through like 10 seasons. I'm so excited for that. But let's get into this next game. One thing, again, I am doing is showing you guys more episodes or games per episode. So straight into an action here. We'll get into another storyline after this game. But back into play with in League On right here. And one thing that I was super shocked with, like a few episodes back, maybe even in the last episode, I asked you guys, which do you enjoy more, the storylines or the gameplay? And so I think the majority of you said gameplay, which was something that I was just so shocked with. You guys actually enjoyed the gameplay more than the GTA cutscenes, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm just glad you guys are enjoying both. I know we have so many people who are watching every single episode from the first minute to the very last minute, which is one thing that I love. You guys are so dedicated to this series. Let me know if you are one of those people who does not miss a second of the action. Let me know down below in the comment section. As the first half ends in this one, 0-0. Not too much going on. Into the second half we go, and another mistake made. And this is one where I'm going to blame the game. I went out to punch the ball, holding Y, which literally just makes you follow the ball, and I should have just punched the ball out for me, but apparently it just didn't want to punch, and I went out, and as you can see, it's literally just an open net goal. Big mistake. I'm blaming the game here on this one, but let me know what you guys think. I don't know. When I got close to the ball, the keeper kind of just stood there. Like, my player just stood there. He didn't do anything. Yeah, like, what are you doing, man? Oh, my God. I really hate that. I don't know why I didn't go out and punch it, but it is what it is. We got to keep playing. I'm not restarting any games, boys. I don't want to, cheat the system. Look at this. My teammate almost immediately picking me up. 1-1. We get that equalizing goal. Thank you, man. I'm so glad we got some great strikers on the team this year. You guys know we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but so many other great attacking players. That's a nice one right there. Actually, a really nice goal from number 12, the curl, and into the back of the net. Beauty of a strike right there. So 1-1 is the score. Let's continue on in this game. See if we can get ourselves a game-winning goal. See if I can hopefully make some great saves like that one right there. Absolutely phenomenal goalkeeping. That is crazy, man. I've made some great saves in my career, and I'm continuing to add to that list as more shots are being taken. And oh my God, we should definitely probably be losing this game, man. I did concede that one goal, but there were so many other chances for me to concede other goals, and I made some phenomenal saves, as you guys saw. That is how the game would end, though. 1-1. Unfortunately, it's only going to be 1 point out of this one. We definitely should have done better, but we're going to take what we can get right here, man. As it being our first season in League On, I'm not expecting anything big, but right now, we are fighting for a top 4 position. That would be crazy if we could keep it like that all season long. We're back here where we were in the last episode, New York City, at one of the many Adidas headquarters where they have offered us a contract. And judging from your guys' results in the poll in the last episode, you guys said I should accept it, so it's what we've done. We're here with the CEO of Adidas and also one of their other partners who you guys have seen last episode in the past storyline. Here's the contract. We are signing it. The media is here. The press is here. It's all being videotaped. $2 million is what we are receiving to sponsor them for 1 year. And if we continue to perform on the pitch, they are prepared to extend this contract next year. And hopefully it's going to be worth even more money. This is crazy, guys. A dream come true. $2 million as well, man. That is huge for what I have. And I'm hopefully going to be able to help my family a lot with that and do a lot of spending, maybe some for myself, get some a few things here and there. But one thing I'm most excited about is the boots and the gloves. Since we're now sponsored by Adidas or Adidas, whatever you guys want to call it, new boots, new gloves, all, of course, Adidas brand. This is awesome, man. Literally, like I said, a dream come true. The money is a big part of it, but this is one of the things I'm most looking forward to because we're going to be able to swap these gloves and boots almost every game. So let me know, which should we wear? I just kind of picked some random ones. Which boots do you guys want to see? Which gloves do you guys want to see? Comment down below as we get into our next training session today. And as I've mentioned in past episodes, I'll only show you about one training drill per episode, but I'm literally doing training sessions every chance I can get. A lot of them are done off camera, so when I do progress in ratings during these training drills, I'm always showing you, like this one right here. We simming it, and we're going up to a 78 overall, so our goal probably by the end of the season would be get to at least an 80. An 80 overall, and then at the end of the season, of course, we're going to have to decide whether we want to stay at Paris FC for a third season or we want to move on to a new challenge, a new team, and a new opportunity. But one of the good things, of course, about this series, if you guys say that we should stay, then, well, it's going to be another quick season, and we'll be able to move that next season. So, yeah, it's going to be up to you guys, but don't worry about that. We have a while to decide if we're going to stay or leave. But as you saw from the table right there, we are one spot away from that Champions League spot. Right now, we're in that Europa League spot at 4. If we could sneak into the top 3, I don't know, man. If we get a Champions League spot this year with Paris FC, I really think we should probably stay for Champions League play. If not, probably would be best to leave and maybe go to another team who is competing in the Europa League or the Champions League. We aren't even halfway through the season, though. So it's been good for us so far, but we're still a very unexperienced team, and I'm not sure, man. It's going to be tough for us to maintain this spot for the rest of the season. There's going to be some ups, there's going to be some downs, but make sure to stay tuned to this series so you guys can see how we continue to do each episode. At the end of today's episode, we're going to get into the transfer window, and then there should only be 2 or 3 episodes left in this season, and we will get into season number 3 very shortly, probably by sometime next week if you guys are watching this video, of course, on the day it was uploaded. And look at this. We're taking a 1-0 lead, 34th minute. Nice goal to start things off against Marseille. This is a rematch. If you guys remember from last season, we took on Marseille in the final of the League Cup where we ended up winning. We played that one, of course, at PSG's home stadium. This one right here, though, taking place at Marseille Stadium. Absolutely love their stadium. Such a great addition to FIFA. I can't remember if this is new to this FIFA or if they added it last season or a few seasons ago. But I absolutely love this stadium in the game. One of my favorites to play in. And so far, it's treating us well. We have a 1-0 lead. Absolutely awesome. Let's continue, though. We got to keep this clean sheet this time. We have yet to keep a clean sheet in this episode. And Mario Balotelli right there, as you can see, he's going to be the one who's going to be trying to make sure that we don't keep a clean sheet for the entire episode. Still a very good striker. And so far, he has not been able to score. Neither has any Marseille player. While we are pushing on in this second half, looking to get a second goal. But Mandanda says no. Another very great keeper, man. One of probably one of the best in the French league. And this one right here is another great save from him. But yeah, boys, moving on. So many chances in this game, man. I was like, with 10 minutes left, I was like, all right, gonna keep the clean sheet, gonna get the first clean sheet of today's episode. And in the end, it just didn't happen. The Brazilian, of all people, Luis Gustavo, puts it past me. Oh my God. 1-1. Yep, we concede in every single game we play in today's episode. And boys, I know there's gonna be a lot of you commenting, oh my God, you're terrible, make these saves. It wouldn't be realistic if I were to keep a clean sheet in every single game. And of course, I'm trying to keep a clean sheet in every single game, but you know, it's just not really realistic if I do in some of these games. Like that shot, I tried my hardest to make the save. In the end, it was a good shot. I couldn't get there in time, and the game ends 1-1. So I would appreciate it if you guys wouldn't comment like, you're terrible, why aren't you making these saves? Like, guys, I'm trying, but also in the end, it would be really boring I just made every single save. So, you know, some games here and there, yes, I am going to concede goals. I am trying to save them, but it's just going to happen. That is literally the game of football. This one ends 1-1, 1 point being picked up in today's game. After this, boys, later on that night at my teammate's house, he had himself a nice little party. Of course, he invited the whole team over, and I was having a good time, man. It's been really, we've just been grinding lately, just training every day, games sometimes twice a week, and to be able to just relax, have some fun, have a few drinks, it was a great time. But also, man, during this party, I had to take a little break, chat with my teammates about the season, how things were going, and I went outside, and that's when one of my teammates, well, he was talking, and I asked him what was on his mind, what was he talking about, and he told me about Ibra. You guys know Zlatan joined the team last season. Well, he's getting up there in age. And my teammates have heard some rumors that Zlatan was going to be retiring at the end of this year. And I honestly couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do, man. I was getting a little nervous. What am I going to do if Zlatan leaves this team? It's definitely not going to be as good as it is now. So, what's to become of my future? If Zlatan leaves, do we leave? If we make the Champions League, do we stay? What's going to happen, boys, to the future of Josef Song?